By the end of the Belgian Grand Prix, it looked mostly certain that Red Bull was not pleased with how Perez performed in the race. Though I think there was more to it than what it looked on the surface, it looked mostly certain that Red Bull was gonna replace Sergio Perez for the remainder of the season. But to most of our surprise, Red Bull decided to stick with the Perez-Verstappen combo, at least for the remainder of the 2024 season. I say this because in the announcement, Christian Horner stated that for the remainder of the 2024 season post summer break, but nothing really about the following season. So I still think there is a bit of an uncertainty regarding his future with the team for the 2025 season. I suspect that the team would have left 2025 a bit of a wiggle room to see how Perez performs for the remainder of the 2024 season to decide on whether to stick with him for 2025 or drop him. Well, there's always this looming question over Red Bull on whether someone else could do a better job than Perez. And the easy answer to it would be that they surely can't do any worse than what he's already doing. See, I love Perez and I have always supported him through and through, but you also have to be honest when you have to be. And the honest answer is that his performance is super inconsistent and you just can't rely 100% on him. I still can't process the fact that he performed so well in 2021 with a car that he barely had any idea about, while struggling with cars that were developed during his time with the team. With Tsunoda, Ricciardo and even Liam Lawson waiting in the wings, this is a discussion that needs to be had, especially considering how Red Bull has treated underperforming drivers in the past. This is both surprising and bizarre at the same time as to how much Red Bull is willing to put up with Perez's struggle with coping up with the car. And it all brings back to the same conversation on which I've posted a video: are Red Bull Junior Driver Academy losing its sights? I still think somewhere this decision does make sense. See, though Perez is struggling to perform with the car, I don't think he's washed. I may get a lot of stick for this, but the honest truth is that I still think he can perform. Not at Max's level, I still believe Perez can deliver performances that Red Bull expects out of him. And his early season results are a testimony to it. I can't believe for a second that a driver who performed so well at the early parts of the season could suddenly just forget how to drive. And I suspect that the team realizes the same, that unlike 2023, this time the problem might not just be with Perez but also with the car. As it's not just Perez who's struggling with the RB20 at the moment, but it's also Max. Though he's still pulling incredible results out of the car because that's what he's really good at maximizing on whatever is underneath him, it's evident that even Max is not happy with the RB20. Both Checo and Max are struggling to find the balance with the car, and the RB20 generally seems to be tricky to put into its ideal performance window with the setup. I personally believe what Checo did at the Hungarian Grand Prix race and in the qualifying of the Belgium Grand Prix was a massive turnaround, proving that he can still deliver solid results. But I think what made Red Bull really strong in the qualifying session of the Belgium Grand Prix is exactly what went against them in the race. It's the high downforce setup that really worked with the damp conditions but not with the dry weather for the race. And that becomes abundantly clear when a straightforward driver like Max Verstappen says that his teammate had a good weekend. The real problem is the car that the team needs to focus on, not his teammate. Because Max Verstappen is not the kind of person who supports someone blindly. So having the same drivers will help the team identify the issue with the RB20 quicker and make it faster as soon as possible. Because I still think RB20 is a quick car that can win races, but when the team can set the car up at its optimal. So having the same driver pairing gives the team the internal stability, allowing them to have a smoother working operation for the team to focus on the objective with harmony. The team still has the entire summer break to analyze through the data to see where things are not falling into place to unlock the potential of the RB20. There are 10 races left in the calendar, so Red Bull can still recover their season, and they've done it before back in 2012, so the championships are still very much on. But Checo is the key factor here. For the support that the team is chucking at him, he needs to close the deficit on the competition for him to fall back into the pace of the competition, to take away crucial points from them. And he needs to be consistent at doing it. So fixing his qualifying and race pace inconsistencies is a critical part of it. It's important for both Checo and the team to hit the reset button on the pressure and the constant bombardment from the media regarding Checo's future, and for them to focus on getting Checo back up to where he was at the start of the year, and also for the team to find what's going wrong with the RB20. I'm sure if Perez finds what's going wrong with the car and a way to rekindle his relationship with the car, he'll be back performing at his early season form. But the team needs to come out of the summer break firing in all cylinders. That's absolutely critical. So yes guys, these are my thoughts and opinion on this news, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on all of this. I'm curious to know what is your take on it. So put it down in the comments. With that being said, subscribe to the Rendmaster channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Rendmaster, and I'm out. Love you guys. Stay safe. Peace.